Frank thinks Lark is innocent. Who does he think committed all the murders?
Oh, there's a list of suspects a mile long, including you and your roommate. But with the voice activator evidence, Lark's name should be at the top. I don't know why the cops haven't done more to follow through on it.
They think they've got their killer.
Well, they're wrong.
Julie, I never thought it was you.
You are so full of it, Chris. Hey, what's this visit about? You worried about your own hide?
You know, jail's making you paranoid. I'm here as a friend.
Right. Well, don't worry, Chris. Lark has you beat hands down as a possible suspect. When my trial starts on Tuesday, Lee is going to lay out the evidence against her, and everyone is going to see that she's guilty. Even Frank.
Just like old times.
Yeah. Well, good thing nobody came in.
Well, danger always was the thrill.
Please, Frank. You used to hate the thought of Joe finding out about us.
Don't think that that's changed.
I don't want Joe to find out any more than you do. I already blew it with him once.
Joe is spoken for now.
And what about Julie?
What we did has nothing to do with Julie.
Then what does it have to do with Frank?
I never want to see that woman again for as long as I live.
What happened?
I tried to get my mom to tell me who gave her the money to buy the voice activator, and she slapped me instead.
Are you okay?
I was so stupid to expect anything different from her.
No, it's not stupid to want to try to clear your name, and it's not stupid to want help from your mother.
She can't help me. I'm just glad she's locked up so she can't hurt me anymore. She's exactly where she belongs.
Apparently, he stopped taking his medication, and then came the confusion and the hallucinations. And then this morning, he had a seizure.
Look, did you see that lizard, the big one? He's wearing a jacket looks like yours.
I'll keep an eye out for him. I have written instructions for his medication. Could you put this in his file?
Oh, of course.
I know I may seem overly cautious regarding his medication, but it's critical to his recovery, and I'd like my father back as soon as possible.
I understand. Professor Collins, would you sign here?
I will sign this, but only if you give me your assurance that my location will not be revealed to the Council of Martian Elders.
Absolutely not.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid you were going to be one of them.
Well, the paperwork is all complete. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye to your father.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.
You too, Elvis.
I'll visit you soon. I hope you find everything you're looking for in this place.
Hi. No, Scott, please, just give me 1 minute of your time. 1 minute. I'm begging you. Just 1 minute, please.
45 seconds.
Okay. Listen, I know how much I miss Serena. I just know she misses me, too. From the way she hugged me at the hospital, I could tell it. Listen, I got these tickets to the circus in the mail. You know, I ordered them before... Well,
Lucy,
what happened?
Lucy,
please.
What is Serena gonna do at the circus, you know? She can't see the clowns.
But I could describe everything to her, you know, and we could giggle like we always do and get cotton candy all over and eat corny dogs that she loves. You know, we could do all that.
What do you want from me?
I want another chance, just another chance.
You used that chance up when you siphoned the gas out of Eve's car.
Don't you think I'm going to be paying for that? I'm going to be trying to make up for that the rest of my life, but you can't let me not see Serena. I can only do it if you let me see her.
Lucy, you gotta understand something, okay? There's no more chances. There's no more working it out. There's no more nothing. You blew it!
No, you cannot do this. You cannot just shut me out of her life forever. Please,
I am gonna do everything in my power to keep Serena away from you and protect her. Okay? So, scram. Leave us alone.
Who was that?
Oh, it was the fuller brush man. So what's up? What are you doing?
I did what you said. I poured myself a glass of milk. And I spilled some, but then I got us some cookies. I did that all by myself.
Well, that's terrific. Aren't you the little hostess with the mostest there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you all right?
I hit that stupid table again.
Well, that's okay, but no, next time you'll remember that that table is there.
I told you I couldn't do it.
You know, the important thing is that you tried. You tried.
But I fell.
Yeah, you made a mess. Big deal. I'll clean it up.
I can't do anything without falling or bumping into something.
Well, I bump and fall all the time. Everybody's always afraid of that.
But today stunk. The man at the store knew I couldn't see, so he talked real loud like I couldn't hear. And then Norma in group wanted me to say something, but I didn't feel like it.
Well, there's no law that says that you have to speak in group every time you're in there.
I bet I broke the phone.
Well, let's see. Nope. The phone is working fine.
It doesn't matter anyway. None of my friends ever call me.
Now, that's not true. Neil calls.
Missy never calls. She doesn't want to have a sleepover. We can't do things we used to before. We can't even have pillow fights. We can't do anything anymore.
I just stopped by to let you know that you were right. I'm still the town pariah. No one's speaking to me except Luke, you know, and he's leaving town, so, but I can see you're busy and you got lots to do, and I'm glad to see you're up and around, so I'm gonna go some other time.
Oh, wait a minute. So, I'm the only one left in the Lucy Cove fan club.
Yeah, well, you have to be, since I saved your life.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't think of a better reason for membership, so that can wait, and you come on over here. Let's have it.
I tried to meet with Scott again, and I stopped by and, well, once again, truthfully, he slammed the door right in my face. It seems he doesn't really ever want me to see Serena again, and to him, I don't even exist anymore. And, so on the way, when I was crying so hard, I couldn't see or think straight or anything, I, had something come to my mind that I believe Scott's right.
About what?
About me, and I think that, Kevin's right, too. Who in their right mind would really want a person like me in their life?
Oh,
No, wait a minute. You wait. Just listen, just for a second, okay? You know that Scott and Kevin are both, very good people, right? And so when I came to that realization, it occurred to me that I need to ask myself what kind of person I am. And what hit me was pretty bad, and it smacked me right in the face.
What was your conclusion?
I'm rotten. That's simple. I realized that if you took a calendar out of your little desk drawer and you looked at every single day on that calendar and you asked, what did Lucy Coe do on that day, you would realize I did something rotten to somebody on that day, at least somehow, in some way. Well, scratch that. Before Dominique, that was absolutely true. And then after Dominique, well, look what has happened. I can't even get away from it.
Dominique, is this Dominique Baldwin?
Yeah. She was my first really friend, and she told me, she actually taught me that people could be good to each other. Before that, I really had no idea.
You valued her.
Oh, yeah. Very, very much.
Well, if she was your friend, she must have known that you were not a bad person.
Yes and no. I think that, she saw me for what I was, and she just chose to see the good.
You mean there's actually a shred of decency in evil Lucy Coe?
The truth of the matter is she trusted me with the most important thing in the whole world, carrying her child, and I did that. And when I gave birth to Serena on that day, I swore that I would protect that little girl. I would take such good care of her.
Lucy.
No, I didn't do it. I did exactly the opposite, didn't I? I truly hurt Serena.
Lucy, you know, you may be fighting real hard to believe that Dominique was wrong about you, but don't expect me to join in. It is obvious to me that she had you right on the money from the start.
Kevin!
Well, I must say, some people never look right dining alone. You must be waiting for someone.
Chris Ramsey stood me up for an angry appendix. Are you here dining alone?
That was the plan?
Well, I'd love it if you would join me. I realize that I'm not one of your favorite people right now after what I did at your wedding, and I'd like to make amends for it if you'd let me.
Don't you sit there with a straight face and tell me that I am not a bad person, because that's exactly what you said at the cabin.
What I should have said was that you did a bad thing. But you can't see beyond something that you did on your worst day.
Oh, my whole life happens to be a compilation of worst days. No one's going to write the Lucy Co. greatest hits of her life book.
You know, my mom always says that we are not our worst days. We're not our best days. It is a sum total of all of our days that make us who we are.
I am sure that you have had some very bad days. But your worst day doesn't equal ruining somebody's life, especially not a little child's.
Well, does causing someone's death count as bad enough? The first time I lost a patient, I felt like a murderer.
Well, you're a doctor. Doctors can't save everybody.
No, we can't. But that man should have been saved. He died because he had an allergic reaction to a drug I gave him.
I'm sure you couldn't have known.
It was my responsibility to find out. It was only the third week of my internship, and I found myself in an emergency situation with no attending physician anywhere in sight. I thought if I didn't administer the drug that he would definitely die. I also knew that his chances of having a bad reaction to the medication was slim. So instead of waiting for a consult, instead of waiting till I could get his medical history, I gambled. I mean, everyone said that it was an urgent situation, and I did the best I could. But I know that that man died because of me.
Wow. Well, I guess it's just like I know that Serena is blind because of me.
But that was your worst day. But one of your best days was saving me from drowning in that well.
Well, you know, I had no choice. I just did what I had to do.
Oh, most ordinary people would have given up, Lucy. You kept plugging away until you found a solution and saved me.
You just hit the nail right on the head. Don't you see? Ordinary people would not concoct some plan that causes a child to go blind.
You didn't plan to hurt Serena. That was a mistake that you will have to take responsibility for as long as you live. But you also have to accept that you are an extraordinary person. And when remarkable people screw up, they do it with a lot more fireworks than your average person.